So hello guys, how are you doing? I have to say it's kind of a special day today. First of all, because an electric car again, and of course you know we like petrol cars, loud petrol cars, but nevertheless it's also a day, the first day with XPENG, XPENG, however you want to call this brand, with their brand new model lineup. We will be driving G6 and G9 of the newest generation, so those cars look familiar but they have nothing to do with the prior generation. Actually, they have jumped in performance, specifically in charging performance, to a level that was simply, let's say, not believable for a standard electric car. XPENG is one of those #1 electric brands that are coming from China, and I know we have a lot of talking and debating about those cars, but we have to acknowledge that what we're sitting in is a premium car. And I mean, look at that outside design with the black edition. I asked the guys if they can give me a black edition, because that for me turns it in a very Europeanized, a very traditional luxury car. I mean, those 21-inch fine spoke rims and also the black exterior parts, really good, let's say, conjunction with the daytime running lights, but also the rear light bar. A car that I really like from a design perspective. But of course you are here not only to talk about the design, but we are here to want to find out how fast the G9 performance, this is the performance version with all-wheel drive, it goes from 0 to 100, and of course also 100 to 200. Although this is not a racer, it's definitely a car with a lot of punch. And later on we will also see how fast it can charge at the charging station. Lots of talking. Without further talking, let's kick it off with the acceleration now and see the numbers on the race box first. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 4.3 again. It has actually a soft launch. It could probably launch harder, but nevertheless, I mean, we're not trying to find the last 10th here to 100. It's more important how it pulls on the Autobahn, 100 to 200. Yeah, I just found out the button launch. The car performance maximized with faster response. Okay, I should have turned that on. There's the button. Oh my goodness, a lot more punch in sport and launch mode. Aye. That was quick. 10.7, 100 to 200, and it seems that the launch even helps when you're doing a kickdown. Quite nice. So we are now charging the car here. This is actually the G6, but this charging experience also applies for the G9. We are one of those IP-tronic Ionity walls that can do 400. I'm not sure if the car or if it's actually able to show the full 400 right now, because that depends on various factors, but the car is capable of doing that. And we've actually hooked it up at, hard to see here, at 10%, pretty ideal. It already goes up at 310. And I think this is also the very interesting part about it, that the car is no longer the limiting factor of the charging session. Let's see how high this is going. Yeah, you can already see 386, and I mean the G6 and the G9, I think they're able to do even more than 500 in peak. So if you have the full power available, that's pretty amazing. And of course, with the 387 that the box and the power supply is now doing, we can't do the 12 minutes because that's the limiting factor of the car. And I think the most interesting part is that it's holding the 350 even above 50% state of charge. That meant 3 minutes only of charging, 21 kilowatt hours. So that's almost 100 more kilometers in this car in 3 to 4 minutes. So yeah, to sum it up, I think we have seen some very nice times also with this car. Performance is definitely there. I mean, acceleration figures are already good, a bit more than 10 seconds, 100 to 200, and yeah, let's say in the 4-second direction or even less under ideal conditions to 100 are real performance figures. But probably the number that amazes me even more is the charging speed. I mean, that is so much quicker than everything that we have known from other cars before, and also from other German premium brands, that this definitely is is an argument for XPENG or XPENG and the G9 and the G6, but also it is an argument for the electric cars in general, because I mean there's no range anxiety anymore. You don't have to fear a long road trip anymore, because you can just recharge the car in, let's say, 15 minutes or even quicker. That's simply insane. You get another 400 kilometers Autobahn kilometers in 12 minutes out of the car. I mean, how good is that? Yeah, so without further talking, really looking forward to your thoughts on this car and the discussion, and be honest, because this is something that we haven't shown on our channel yet from an electric car perspective, and I'm really looking forward to the discussion under the video.